Hi, fam. Can you hear me? Can you see me at all? I did not check the upload speed. Hi, fam. It appears to be working okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me at all? I did not check the... So I got a haircut today. I also forgot to eat all day. So I just snuck a slice of ham. Can you see me now? Hey, Joe. How you doing, girl? You took a long nap today, Shrek? Sometimes you need to do that. Hi, Lisa. I'm waiting for one of my mods to show up. I know Angel Eyes, her son broke his ankle, and Emma's got her mama, that they're doing something together, so I don't know. I might have to keep the list myself. Jawa? Is that how I pronounce that? Thank you, Shrek. Okay, Jawa. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to actually write down the list. Joao. Joao? Ah, okay. Okay. So Shrek was first. The list is beginning, fam. Okay. Joao. All right, I'm writing that. How you wrote it. Next, professionally. Shrek wants to know about... I can't keep her name in my head. Fallon. Fallon update. Okay, fam. I can do about a dozen per live stream. Okay, Joe. That'd be great, Joe. I've got Shrek and Joao are first. Empress. All right, Lisa. Yeah, Joe, you've seen how we do it. I had sushi the other day too, Shrek. Well, I had California rolls, but... Why is the Scorpio around? Yeah, Lisa. We'll get you on the list. Somebody will get you on the list. Okay, I've got Empress after Joao. Empress of Tarot. I love reading. Lisa wants general. And then Joe, you want to know about Scorpio? Okay, that's 5 of the 12 or so. Hey, La! Mwah. Yeah, I've got Empress of Tarot and Lisa Red, though, before Joe Davis. Just because they asked first. Everybody's, you know. Yeah, that'll work. Joe Ao. I'm still trying to get that in my head so I don't forget. My memory is horrible, guys. Thank you, Joe. I'm sure you're all going to get wrenches sooner or later. Yeah, La. Joe's keeping the list tonight. Emma's doing something with her mom. And Angel Eye's son broke his ankle tailgating. So, so did Shrek. Took a nap to be here. All right, that's 6 so far. I got mine at Kroger, Shrek. I don't do Sam's. I'm just going to give another 2 minutes to see if anybody else pops in. And then, I thought I might use that new Oracle of Visions, but I think I want to do that for a recorded reading instead of a live stream. Yeah, Joe. Congratulations. Fingers crossed. I need all the original, the OG fam eventually as mods. Fingers crossed. Right? Give me just a... I had to turn on the heat in the house, and it's electric heat, so it's like dries everything out. So I'm dry. Congrats, Joe. I'm only a mod for Archer. He's the only person I mod for. So I'm exclusive. Alrighty. Well, I guess we should get to be reading some stuff, shouldn't we? Okay. For the new people, we basically just have one rule, and that's be nice, lift people up, be positive if you can. I used to be dark and twisty, and then I had towers and stuff happened and I lost my twistiness. So now we're just trying to be positive and help people glow up. And anyone who like comes in as a troll is agreeing to get their cards read. So, if the trolls do not wish to partake of the devil's Uno, they need to not talk. Okay, well, so first is Shrek. Shrek wants an update on Fallon. I think, Shrek, I'm going to use the big cards for this. I don't know. Something just says use the big cards. All right, Spirit. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, we had one a couple weeks ago. We had somebody that came in and wanted to burn me as a witch. So we asked the cards exactly why they were in such low vibrational energy. The cards did not disappoint. Lots of reversals in that very short reading. So, anyway. All right, tell us about Fallon. For Shrek, please. Update on Fallon. How's Fallon doing? Okay, so I'm going to do basic past, present, and future. The ugly sweater. You know, I'm not much of a sweater person because I get hot, but I can remember some ugly damn sweaters, and they weren't purposely ugly. They were just ugly. So, like from the 80s. Yikes. Okay. Give us a card for Fallon, please, Spirit. Woo! 4 of Cups. Not looking at the cup. It's that pangolin card. Oh, okay. I will look real fast. Oh yeah, that's that's a magnificent ugly sweater, ugly Christmas sweater, Shrek. Absolutely. I didn't mention this, but my middle school math teacher, she was tough, really tough, but a really kind person, but you just didn't get away with crap in her class. Thank goodness, because I actually learned how to do math because of her. She was really tall, and she had a costume, a Christmas tree costume, and that's what she would wear at Christmas. Yeah, see? So you and Mrs. Dix, same page, Shrek. All right, present, please, for Fallon. Oi, oi. Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, Justice. I'm going to have to clarify that, Shrek. I don't want to misspeak. Future energy, please, for Fallon, Spirit. Future energy. Thank you. Oi. Oi. Well, Shrek, you're getting the Delulu tonight. Apparently. We'll see. Boundary coming down, perhaps? It did come out reversed. Huh. Spirit, is this 9 of Wands supposed to be reversed? No. All right. Well, maybe she might be coming out of that 4 of Cups phase where she doesn't want to look at anything. I feel like she's still she's still in that Eight of Swords. You know, normally that Eight of Swords is the woman with the blindfold and the swords all around her and she's tied up, but she could easily throw that off, right? I mean, she's not tied tightly. She could get out of there if she wanted to. It's just maybe doesn't want to. But then we have the Page of Swords on top, which is sort of chattery. You know, a Page of Swords is talks a lot. Sometimes they're kind of young or immature, but and then there's Justice, which is balance and truth. And there's nothing about Justice that says this is in the right now, Shrek. There's nothing about Justice that says they won't be talking, but I've seen people in this energy perhaps just kind of just feeling like nothing is fair. Nothing is fair. Why should I try? Nothing is fair. There's no one for me. And I understand this. It's sort of like when you spend years doing everything the right way and still something major and drastic goes wrong, and it was like, why did I go to all that trouble? It wasn't fair, right? I just want to win. I just want to get a win. That's kind of, sort of, but that's not impossible energy, because being able to talk. Hey, Miss Ba. Yep, Joe is keeping the list for me tonight. It should still be. Yeah, there's room. But welcome back, Miss Ba. A name you wanted me to call you. I can't remember. I'm sorry, my memory is so bad, sweetie. But in the future, she's got this boundary up in the future, right, Shrek? It's not a great boundary, and sort of like kind of keeping your head down and focusing on work and your harvest. But see, this is still a wasp. So, I mean, watch out, because you know what wasps do? They sting. Especially when you freak them out. But then we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. And the final result. So, you know, that's every good thing. Or her feeling like that she has to put up a barrier in order to keep what she has. Angel, you made it, sweetie. We didn't know if you'd make it. Let me clarify. Let me get a different deck. Let's go for the no-nonsense deck. All right. So, let's see. Let's get a couple shuffles in. Why the Four of Cups? Well, I mean, probably I know why the Four of Cups, but let's just get more information for context anyway. Okay. Well, okay, wait a minute. Let me get in the groove. I'm out of the groove. Let me get back in the groove. All right. Four of Cups, Spirit. Why is the Four of Cups here for Fallon? Why is the Four of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here, Spirit, for Fallon in the present energy? Nine of Cups. Interesting. Why the Page of Swords? Why the Page of Swords? Why the Page of Swords, Spirit, for Fallon? Why the Page of Swords? Is this a... Yeah, lots of swords, lots of swords. Lots to say. I mean, literally everything in the present right now has a sword on it, except for the Nine of Cups. So in the present, she has the Eight of Swords, which, like I said, in most tarot decks is the woman who's bound. Hey, Dorella. Welcome in. In this one, it's being down in a hole and trying to crawl out and looking for help outside the hole. So, maybe. But there's a lot to say. She has a lot to say. We have a Page of Cups, or a Page of Swords, a King of Swords, another Page of Swords, and Justice. And all of them have swords, right? So, I think maybe she might start talking. I don't know. But this 11/11 thing and this full moon last night, it's been much more powerful. So, than anybody suspected, I think. You know, but she's going to talk about what she wants, or she's telling somebody what it is she wants, because the Nine of Cups is wants. It's the wish card, right? Maybe she wishes people would listen. Maybe that's why all the swords. I don't know. But they're not, except for that one, they're not, except for the 8, which is basically holding yourself back. None of these are the more negative, ego-based swords. They're people. They're the people-based, the court cards mostly. Or justice. So, something with communication. Something. I don't know. It seems like she's maybe getting some of her muchness back, Shrek. But I don't think she knows yet how to get started with anything new. I mean, she's still got a barrier up to anything new. She's just going in baby steps, I think. So, but this is an improvement, right? I don't remember what your last reading was like, but you know, it seems to be edging over into possibility. That she is doing better. I don't know if she's going to talk to you, but it seems like she is doing better than she was. So maybe. I think that this time right here with these energies is busting things loose. Some of it will be good and some of it not so much. So we'll just have to see, won't we? Nikitha, do we have? I can pretty much only do a dozen. So if you if you're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I have more. So yeah. Yep. So after Nikita, I'll have 2 slots left. Cool. Well, Shrek, does that help at all? I'm thinking that there's been some progress, I think, for Fallon. I don't know if she's ready to, canoodle or anything, but, I get the feeling that something happened between Fallon and a past person where she feels like she needs to protect her pentacles. Perhaps. Okay, so next on the list is Joe Ayo. Good. Good. Just hold tight, Shrek. Holding pattern. Because she's like a bird. She'll fly away, I think. She's still twitchy. Or sting. Right? All right. And Joao wanted to know about work professionally. What's next professionally? Okay. Next professionally. What would I want to do? Let's do Okay, well, we're going to start with what you're doing now, and then we're going to ask about what spirit says you should do, something like that. Okay, spirit. Work, profession for Joao. Joao? Can I get a card for Joao, please? 6 of Cups. Something with kids, maybe? I mean, what you're doing now? Or baby elephants? I don't know. That's the card for this 6 of Cups. Right here. Usually it's 2 kids on the card. Good, Shrek. I need stuff. Alright. Okay. Spirit, what is Joao supposed to be? Supposed to be? How is their path? What is their path professionally? Spirit, Joao. Joao's path professionally, please. Can I get one about that? Thank you. 2 of Wands. Some kind of planning or some kind of I'm going to use the word architect, but it doesn't have to be for a building. Like an architect for an idea. Somebody who comes up with the ideas. It's not your responsibility because it's only the 2 of Wands. It's not your responsibility to put the details or the plans into action. Right? I don't know. It's just what it says. Okay, and a new profession? Perhaps? Is there a new profession, Spirit? Is there a new profession for Joao? Not in that half. Is there a new profession, please? Woohoo! 6 of Swords. Well, we're going to have to clarify that. 6 of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Why the 6 of Cups, Spirit, for Joao? 7 of Cups. Why the 7 of... And the Hierophant. Something traditional is what you do now. Can I get another, Spirit? Can I get another? There's the 2 of Wands again, popping out. That's still planning before putting things into action. Well, I think that whatever it was that you do now, it's something that you had a reason to start doing. You either chose it like it was what you wanted to do all along, or that it was something you were good at and could do with the Seven of Cups. But sometimes the Seven of Cups is not quite being sure which cup is yours, which would mean not quite being sure whether what you're doing is what you want to continue doing. So, let's see. And maybe it just pays the bills, or maybe it doesn't pay the bills enough, because of the Ten of Pentacles. Or you're expecting it to not pay so much as it did. Hi, Joao. I'm doing your cards. I don't do a whole lot of professional readings about jobs. So, can you clarify, do you work with kids? Or in some kind of planning that has to do with kids, like organizing, planning, trying to think what that would be. Because there's plans here. You have the Two of Wands twice, and that's plans, making plans, and like being an architect of plans, a creator of plans, but not being the one that puts them into action. So that's why I'm asking. I feel like you might be a teacher. Are you a teacher? And I feel like you might be a teacher that feels like you have no power over the way, whatever your job is. You feel like, I think that you have no power over the way you do your job. So, or something about Pentacles. Either it's not making the money it should, or you're expecting it not to make any money in the future. So, Two of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? Thank you. Six of Wands. Whatever it is, you're really good at it. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. And you have a lot of ideas. And maybe you're very passionate about it, or you want something that you can be passionate about. Why the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit? Why the Knight of Wands? Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Something that you want to give more to, or you need more help with. Six of Swords. Why the Six of... Something passionate. Whatever it is, you need to follow what you're passionate about. Because that's clear. Because you got just a whole bunch of wands. And wands are passionate. It's divine inspiration. It's heart and fire and planning. Divine inspiration planning. So, yeah. And you got the Wheel, so I'm thinking the time is coming for you to go to what you are passionate about. Okay. I think, well, specifically, I can't tell you exactly what your next, like, career is going to be, but Spirit wants you to go toward what you feel strongly about, what you're good at, what you have passion for. Spirit says it's time to do what you feel passion for with the wheel. It's time. The King of Wands is passionate. And sometimes the King of Wands is a bit selfish, so maybe you have to be a little selfish for yourself, if that resonates. And I think if you are worried about pentacles, Spirit says don't worry about the pentacles. Okay? Look at you, Tiffany. You got in right under the wire. Welcome, Tiffany. So let's get a couple of tea leaves. I don't know. You can ask me questions, and Spirit might have another message for you, which is Spirit just tells you what you need, what it thinks you need to know, and doesn't necessarily answer really specifically. So, Forces working against you, the axe. I think if you suspect your old job is looking for a way to get rid of you, I think you might be right. If you suspect that. If you don't suspect that, then this doesn't mean that. Let's see. Sorry, I thought I just heard the demon beagle barking, but she sounds like she's outside. That's weird. Give me just a second, fam. Oh, yeah, she is. Demon beagle! Lizzie! Come here! Lizzie! I'm sorry, peeps. I have to message the kids. Somebody left the demon beagle outside. And she's out there barking, and I can't go look for her right now. Oh, somebody coming? No? Damn it. I'm sorry, fam. Oh, they're coming down now. Just in time. Somebody apparently left the demon beagle outside, and she's out there barking about something. Guys? Oi. Seriously, they just shut the damn door. Normally, they can't stay away from my live streams. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I think if you do decide to change, Joao, that you don't need to be worried, because, yeah, use your intuition to make beneficial changes, the unicorn. The archway, new possibilities, opportunities, and paths opening up. The tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Good grief. See, they want me to use this card, but they don't answer that either.
What?
Lizzie has been left outside. She's out there somewhere screaming her head off. I can't go look for her right now. Here. Hopefully she didn't get, like, undone. Oh.
I'll get her in a second.
I know, I had to shut the door. All right. Sorry, fam. I don't know how that happened. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yeah, so, Joao, I think that, yes. Spirit says if you want to change, they're behind you. And you have you have the ability. You can do it. I just can't tell you what it is. Six of Swords, though. Why the Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords in this deck? This deck is a little different than normal ones. Yeah.
No, I answered Discord by coming down here and talking to you in person.
Thank you. Sorry, tech support. Oh yeah, okay. So the Six of Swords is, yeah, maybe you're just not real excited about whatever it is. Or you feel like there's nothing happening and you can't move forward. So now, yeah, I know. He wants to be known as comedy too. But yeah, I think, you know, once you figure out what it is, yeah, I think, and this came out on your old job, so I think that maybe the money isn't good enough anymore. Or it's going to get, it's going to get that way, I think. Especially if it's union. You know, we're going to have to start watching for that. Anyway. So I hope this helps, Joao. Empress of Tarot wants love reading. Alrighty. Let me clean up the mess a little bit. And hopefully the dog isn't, like, wounded or something. The ancient demon, evil Cthulhu beagle. Did she, like...
She fell her dumb ass in the fish pond.
Well, it's not the first time she got trapped in the fish pond. Okay, so around here...
I come and say hi, but I'm in my underwear.
That's fine. You don't need to announce it.
Oh, there's a cat on the perch.
I know. She needs thrown back outside. Anyway, chaos, I swear. So around here, for some reason, just culturally, we have a lot of fish ponds in the garden or in the yard. And mine has a leak, so it's empty of water. Thank goodness, or the demon beagle would have drowned in it several times over by now. Anyway, so... But we dug all the dirt out of it and everything, and we were going to fix it, and we just haven't done it yet. So luckily, there's no water in the fish pond. So there was water in the fish pond when I was a kid. New people, meet tech support, my womb gremlin.
Hello.
Okay, Empress.
Now also, goodbye.
It is kind of, Joe. It is. It's like, I'm just trying to be feral here. I'm just trying to be feral here. And the kids, and the dogs, and the cats all get in my way. Yep. Okay. So now we have Empress of Tarot wants a love reading. Okay. I get a lot of practice at love readings. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to start with the gold and then clarify with another. Okay. So, Spirit. Give me a past for context for Empress of Tarot. Thank you. Some disagreements maybe among friends. Give me another, please, Spirit. Thank you. And some rest. Four of Swords. Let's see. Present position. What's the present? Yeah. What's the present? That's what I want to know. Present situation for Empress of Tarot. Something about truth. It came out crossing. It came out sideways. We'll clarify to see which way this ace goes, but can I get another on the ace, please? Why this ace? Foil Hat Man, Four of Pentacles. Perhaps he's Foil Hat Man. We'll see. Don't worry, Ems. You know how to find me. And future For Empress of Tarot, Temperance. Balance. Can I get another, please, Spirit? Thank you. And the Fool, new journey, new love. Woo. Nice. However, I will add a small caveat in that sometimes past people level up so far and so fast that those past people become new people. So it's like a whole different person. Apparently. So what the cards have been telling me lately. Okay. Why the Five of Wands, Spirit? Why the Five of Wands for Empress of Tarot, please? Moving on toward calmer shores, calmer waters. You left something behind. Why the Four of Swords, please, Spirit? Why Four of Swords? Why the Four of Swords? Thank you. Two of Cups. Why the Ace of Wands? Why the Ace of Wands, Spirit? The Ace of Wands. Well, that's crazy. I was saying, why the Ace of Wands? I meant why the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Wands came out. New ideas. I'm thinking that this past relationship, you guys had some sort of a disagreement. Maybe somebody was a little conspiracy theorist. I don't always get that from the Four of Coins, but sometimes to me he's like foil hat man. Ain't nothing getting in there, right? And then with the Ace of Swords coming out sideways, crossing it, that just seems like you have a disagreement in the now over, I don't know, it could be lack mindset. You know, a Four of Coins is lack mindset, generally. Or it's something to do with truth. I mean, I don't know. We'll check. We'll keep looking. Okay, why is this Four of Coins here, Spirit? Is this foil hat man or just lack? No. Why is Four of Coins here, Spirit? Why is Four of Coins here? Why is Four of Coins here? Can I get a clarifier? Is that it? Hierophant. Somebody say it was their way or the highway. It seems to me. Okay. Why the Fool, Spirit? Why the Fool in the future? For Empress, please. Why the Fool? Judgment. And why Temperance? No. Why Temperance? Why Temperance? Why Temperance, please? Four of Coins again. Well, something about this is about some kind of a lack mindset. Either you argued over money or they got some kind of idiot idea in their head and wouldn't listen to reason. Could be both. It seems like you're arguing over tradition. Something that's tradition. Maybe about who controls the money? I mean, or you were. Let's, Spirit, why this Two of Cups? Why is this Two of Cups here? Why this Two of Cups, please? Four of Cups. Whoever this person was, I think that this is not your person. I feel like you stopped voicing your opinion because of the other person's opinion. And that you saw things the other person didn't see. This Four of Cups in particular is basically, it's a fairy tale. I won't go to the book and read it, but basically, see these three cups here? They're all shiny and glittery and sparkly. And he's not actually looking at this cup back here with this regular old little tiny bird, this plain cup. He's not looking at that. But the true treasure is this little bird. Sorry, the screen is backward. It's hard for me to find where I'm pointing at the right place. Because this is the bird that sings you back to life. But he can't see that bird because he's blinded by these three cups up here. So he's blinded by something. Or they are, I mean. I don't mean to assign gender. This character is a male. So, and the Hierophant is generally a male too. So, it just seems like, yeah, there's something new. Because you can't go on with this, whatever it is. But be careful not to pull this lack into it, or be prevented from taking action because of a lack of pentacles. That's what this card is. This card is being held back and being sheltered because of a lack of pentacles. I get it. I have quite a lack of pentacles myself, so I get it. But yeah, this is a different person. Whoever your future is with, it's a different person. It's a new journey. It's a person who can equally reciprocate for you. So, yeah, and I think maybe, Spirit, can I know more about the new person, please? Can I get another card on the new person, please? An Emperor. Wow. That's emphatic. An Emperor. Yeah. And that's a well-adjusted person. A person that doesn't need to feel like, oh, and a soulmate under the Emperor. Look at that. On the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups. Yeah. So this negative person that you couldn't be yourself with. This is being yourself, the Ace of Wands. Showing yourself. You know, I don't think that you could do that fully with the old person. But a new person you will. Because it's not the first time you've known them. Probably another person, another soulmate, someone you've had another life with. Or were on the other side with. Could also be somebody from your childhood, but I think it's much more likely when you have thousands of past lives that it be from a past life than your childhood, because it's a lot more time, right? Very nice. Very nice. I hope that helps, babe. Yeah. Maybe you even had to hermit. I mean, this is resting. But to me, this is also hermiting. Or hibernating, maybe. Okay, Lisa Red wants general. Okie dokie. Hi, Lori. Welcome. I think we might be out of slots. You can hang around. I will go as long as 4 hours. I went 3.5 last week, and I had 12. I was able to do 12 and 3.5. But I did check if anybody was still here at the end, and no one was. So I stopped at 3.5. This is new for me, having all the slots fill up before the end. So, why is this? Okay. Alrighty. Why is that? Okay, Lisa. Let me do one more thing for Empress. Spirit, anything else for Empress? Empress of Tarot, thank you. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Nice. So, stepping into a new experience, basically the Fool again. And this says possible depression. If you are depressed or become depressed, just, go see your doctor. Because Spirit gave us science and pharmaceuticals for a reason. There's no reason why you have to suffer. Or anyone, But, you get a money path, so I don't think you need to worry about the lack. Yeah. Your money path right there. So, you're very welcome, Empress. I might do a tarot snack on jobs too. Joao, if you're still here. Okay, so now we're doing Lisa. For you new people, I have trauma brain and also chronic fatigue, MECFS, so my memory has gotten horrifyingly bad. It just has. So, yeah, I know, Ems. I know. I should do a snack about that. I'll see what I can do this week with a snack about work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Lisa wants a general. Can I give a Ace of Wands? New inspiration, maybe. We'll see. I have other definitions for the Ace of Wands, but we'll see what it is. Okay. All right. Can I get a present time for Lisa, please? Thank you. 9 of Coins. And a future for Lisa. Give me a card, please, for Lisa's future, what she needs to know. Page of Pentacles. Chariot on the bottom. Nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, Spirit, why the Ace of Wands, please, for Lisa? Why the Ace of Wands, please? Why the Ace of Wands, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords. And why the Knight of Swords, please? Why the Knight of Swords? Thank you. 3 of Cups. Well, there appears to be a person here in the past. Someone that you met through friends or you're either friends with. Maybe met at a party. Maybe very physically attracted to. Why the 9 of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the Knight of Pentacles in the present position? Why the Knight of Pentacles, please? For Lisa, why the 9 of Pentacles, please? Thank you. 2 of Wands. Why the Two of Wands, Spirit? Queen of Coins. Well, you seem to be doing pretty good, with your physical, with your pentacles, which is anything in the physical world, anything practical. Spirit only gives, or tarot only gives one suit to the physical world, right? And that's Pentacles. Why the Page of Pentacles, Spirit? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Thank you. Five of Wands. Sort of the mud wrestling card, as someone calls it. I can't remember who did that last week. I call it like a brawl at a tailgate party, or a fight in the Waffle House parking lot between friends, that kind of thing. The Five of Wands. This is the Five of Wands in this deck. Okay, why the Five of Wands, Spirit? Why the Five of Wands? Thank you. Ten of Coins. And let's see. Well, it looks to me like I said, your physical abundance is probably pretty good, and you have a lot more ideas. Maybe some of them are conflicting ideas. You have a lot of ideas how to make that happen. Anything happen. New ideas. But you're the Queen of Coins, and you're also the Nine of Coins. So you're, right now, basically standing amongst your garden and your pentacles, and just being gorgeous, right? So it looks like somebody's coming in with an offer. Page of Pentacles. The court cards for Pentacles are very slow. They take a long time to act, because physical blessings take a long time. Really, there are the laws of physics to follow. For spirit in the material world, there's the laws of physics you have to follow, and in spirit, other blessings, other types of blessings, not so much. There's not so many physical rules. So it takes physical blessings, tactile things, longer time to come in. But I think whoever this is and whatever this offer is, you're going to have a disagreement about whether it's the best way to go to, achieve your Ten of Coins. A Ten of Coins is, anything. Arguably, it's the best result. It's the home, the family, the offspring, the generational wealth, and the just overall abundance, happiness, acceptance, but whoever this page is that's coming in, you're not going to agree on the path on the way to get it, I don't think. Or, and it could be a temporary disagreement too. Potential final outcomes, Spirit. Got to split the deck. Too big. Can't handle it. All right. Potential final outcome, please. Ace of Coins. Yeah. So you have the Ace of Coins. That's, new abundance. That's manifesting. That's turning, making things grow. Planting seeds. And things grow and flower with just one little seed. So, that's good. And the Lovers on the bottom. Interesting. Interesting. And you know, with the Lovers, people can come in and it all has to do with whether that person is on your level, whether their experience and their lessons, their life lessons, have made them somewhat equal with you. Because if not, then one person is always going to be doing more of the giving, and then that never works. It never works out, you know. So that's the only thing that I think you need to watch out for, because not necessarily has anything said this person is balanced. I mean, there's no temperance here, there's no justice. All of the cards, there's no two of coins. There's nothing here that says that this relationship is a balanced relationship. I mean, it might be. It's just there's nothing here telling me it is. So, why the Ace of Coins, Spirit? Why the Ace of Coins, please, for Lisa? Yeah. Emperor in reverse. So, I'm not sure this person is on your level. Why the Emperor, please, Spirit? Smoke and magic. Smoke and mirrors, I think. Let me clarify with my pendulum, just because it is a reversal and I want to make sure it's supposed to be. Is this Emperor supposed to be reversed, Spirit? Yes. Is this Magician mean smoke and mirrors? Charm but no substance? Yeah, I think somebody's going to come make you an offer, honey. And I don't think that they are on your level. Now, maybe in the past you had a fling, or you thought you might. But, and I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, maybe if you want to do have a fling because of old Sparky here, you know, don't feel bad if you do. It's just don't expect this person to be your forever person. So, hey, Jalen, welcome. Yeah, there's nothing in here about another person besides this one person. The Emperor in reverse. So yeah, somebody to spend time with, but you know, not necessarily to anything serious. So I keep forgetting law about VIN. I'm like, VIN? Because when you say VIN, I think VIN number on a car. So, I don't know. I hope so, Lisa. I hope so. I never know. You know, I never know if it resonates unless someone tells me. It seems to. So, that's my calling, to make sure everybody knows we ain't all stumbling around in the dark alone, right? We're not alone. We have fam right here in the chat. Chat this way. Which is backwards, because for me the chat's over here. Right? Oi. Okay, Joe, why is Cancer still hanging around? Or why is Cancer hanging around at all? Right, Joe? Everybody, this is Joe's first mod wrench ever. I know it's a name for short. It's just, it just makes me think of VIN numbers. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a gearhead, you know. Why is Scorpio around? Okay. Alrighty. We'll do that, Joe. Yeah, because if they're Scorpios, you know, they have something planned. And they ain't told nobody. That's Scorpios. Tech support's a Scorpio. He's always trying to fool people. All right, for Joe, why is Scorpio hanging around, Spirit? Thank you. Hi now.
Sorry about that.
Dogs. Was that just Jazzy or was that Lucy?
No, Lucy and Jazzy.
Okay. Well, he has something to say, Joe. No, I think he just, there's unfinished business, Five of Swords. Five of Swords has kind of always been like you're cleaning up the battlefield after the battle is over. And you're cleaning up after it. But this King of Swords has definitely got something to say. Can I get another, please, Spirit? Like, okay, so if that is his energy, what's he going to do about it? What's he going to do about it, please? Ten of Wands, or staves. Can I have another, please? Why the Ten of Wands, please? Still got a lot to say. Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Does Scorpio want to start over with Joe? Does Scorpio want to start over? Strength. Give me another, please. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocal give and take. Yeah, it seems like it. He has a major Cancer placement. Yeah, I have a Scorpio like that too. Different Scorpio. Oh, I don't think it's odd. I think Scorpios can be very nice. I just think that they don't always let people in on the plan. You know, they have a tendency to test people and not to trust people a whole lot. You also identify as the problem, Emma, as a Cancer. Well, I mean, oops. It splashed up and hit me in the in the nose, and it was cold. Yeah, I think they're just, Scorpios are secretive for the worst reasons, usually. Angel, you have to have his birth time as far as I'm aware. I don't know. I'm not good at that. You need to ask Yuki. Yuki knows all that crap, not me. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get some clarification anyway. Where's the other deck? When I return the busted ass horse deck, I'll get a different tarot deck because I don't have that many tarot decks I can use actually on camera. Okay, so Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here, Spirit, for that Scorpio? Why is the Five of Swords? Why is the Five of Swords here? Thank you. High Priestess. Why is the Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords here, please? Wasn't it? That's it. The High Priestess and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Interesting. Now, I did want to talk about the Four of Wands thing. I know, Joe. And I'm so disappointed. Actually, I haven't let my parents or showed my parents any of my videos at all. But I showed that one to my mom today. I was a little salty. I didn't expect to be that salty about it. Usually I'm pretty mellow these days, but man, I was. I'm like, man, you're going to... I'm an artist, so I'm like, man, you're going to steal my job and make it shit too? At least make good images if you're going to steal my job that I worked 40 years on. You know, if you're going to steal that with a computer, at least don't make it shit. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Why the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit? Why the Ten of Wands for this Scorpio? Five of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords? Why the Knight of Swords? Thank you. Yes, I believe he feels like he had a little too much baggage before. Some kind of a thirst for revenge. I don't know. But that seems like a Scorpio now, doesn't it? But, you know, this is Five of Swords twice. And this one is sort of a thirst for revenge. And this one is cleaning up the field after battle, right? Same card, different pictures, slightly different meanings. Same type of energy, though. Now, I did hear someone today refer to the Ten of Wands as, well, 10 Sparkies, 10 Aces of Wands, 10 Woodies, we'll say. 10 Woodies.
Hey, Mom.
I guess it's a possible energy that you could have around that card. What, dear?
Hate to bug you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Actually, because I would rather
well, at
just
least
stay
you
upstairs.
put on pants. What? Hey. Okay, I can't do
didn't
that.
answer.
I know, I can't do that now, though.
Well, what if it's a... What if it's a...
I can't. You can try my phone, but she never answers.
No, I know, but what if it's a...
If it's Dad's there, if it's important.
Okay.
See, fam? Because it's tonight, so it can't be a surprise. Oi! Alright, so the King of Coins, it looks to me like he has something to... Oh, I did? Crap.
Remember, sinners.
It seems to be okay now. Okay. Yeah, I did have the... I'm monitoring usually on...
Stroganoff is of the Lord.
Sorry.
Can I get an amen?
You can get a bleep off.
Really lively congregation tonight.
Digitally on several projects. Yeah. I think that might be a good reason. It does sound good. And no, we only have one place that delivers here, Angel Eyes. Yeah, I would say that's a big thing with Scorpio, is making sure they are extricated financially from exes, it seems to me. I think that right now, I think that maybe before he was in too much of a hurry. But if it's been 4 years, take him for a test drive. Because he seems to be, I don't know, he seems to be like different. He seems to have gone from the King of Swords to the King of Coins. Why is strength here, Spirit? Why is strength here? Why is strength here? The Star. Hope after the Tower. Why the Six of Pentacles, please? Why the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, he didn't see it before. He sees it now. Yeah. That, you know, he's better to not look at the sparkly, shiny things in the foreground, but the actual miracle back here that he wasn't seeing before. And I've got a six of Pentacles, which is, you know, reciprocal, balanced, give and take, you know. He wants to give to this. Maybe it is, as I said a little while ago, about people leveling up and becoming completely different people. Joe, I believe that because remember I said a couple of years ago, or a couple of years ago, I said a couple of weeks ago that I do not make plans. I don't make plans because something always happens to screw up the plans. So I just stopped doing it. And then it was like we used to go out with friends, my ex and I, and we'd be like, okay, well, we would tell you a time, but if we did that, then something would happen to screw it up. So we'll just see you out. And usually that's the way we had to do it, because if we gave a time or a place, it never happened. Luckily, it's a small town, or at least where we lived then. It was a very small town. So there were only 3 bars, and the person had to be in one of them. 3 bars and a Waffle House. That's the only place that you needed to look for somebody in that town. So easy to find them. Yeah, this is not something I normally say, because I'm normally sus of people who don't see the Empress when the Empress is before them. But, you know, right now, it appears that they have decided that they see you as a high priestess and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is not, it's celebration. It's something to celebrate, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Angel had the same problem today. Wow, Joe. Yeah. I mean, having been a hot mess myself, I get it. I'm still kind of a hot mess. Oh well. Ain't nobody beating down my door, so I can stay here and be a hot mess if I wanna. Okay, let's get some tea leaves though. We'll see what else there is. Yeah. I think that's separate. Let me get a couple more and see. Are they younger, Joe? This is separate. Okay. Somewhere else, not connected to this person, I don't believe, is an acquaintance. This calls it a friend, a two-faced friend, but I don't. Yeah, this is more than that, I think. The younger man, I think it would be years if it were them. Somewhere there is a two-faced friend, which I would call an acquaintance, because if you have a friend and they're actually a friend, they're not going to be two-faced. They're going to be on your level. So somewhere a pseudo friend, a work friend, someone that's not in your inner circle is going to try to pull one over on you. This says make you do something against your will and a loss of material wealth, but that could be, you know, that could be asking for Starbucks and then never paying for it. So $7, yeah, I wouldn't love losing $7, but it doesn't have to be a big thing. But it might be a younger man. You've shed a ton of those. Yeah, I did too. And family too. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I just cut to that. This is one of those tea leaves that I don't understand, because it says it's a boot. It's a boot, a picture of a boot. And so it would be, a boot would be what you saw in the tea leaves. But what does that mean, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals? I don't know. I don't know why it would mean that. But I don't know. Just watch out for a male, or maybe a person in masculine energy. I don't know exactly, because I haven't had the tea leaves that long. But I don't think it's this Scorpio. I think the Scorpio really likes you. He has good intentions anyway, the Scorpio. So, you're welcome, Joe. Yeah, either he's gotten rid of all this baggage that he had, or he will very soon. Or he's trying to rush it. I don't know. Or he did rush it, maybe. And he's just trying to get up the courage to talk to you, I think. Isn't it always the case? It seems like it's always the case. All these big, brave men, masculines, not necessarily men. And they're scared. Story of my life. Scared every man away. Every single one. Made the last one crazy. Maybe. I don't know, Joe. I don't know if that's who they were talking about or not. Yeah. Okay, Law is next. Law, M's got the list. Okay, Law. I've got to adjust my... Oh, okay, the Scorpio. All right. No, not Scorpio. Cancer. The Cancer. Boy. All right. Okay. Spirit. Then the Cancer. Yeah? Oh, okay, Angel. That's for the next. All right. I was like, what? I didn't do Law yet. But for some reason, I can never remember whether I've done Law. Okay. All right. So, Law's the one that asks about Vin, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, Joe, as far as cutting people out of your lives, I think a lot of us are doing it right now. All right. Okay, Law. Then the Cancer. I should have this. This should be engraved on my brain. And I just can't keep anything there. All right. What's up with Ven? What's up with Ven? The energy around Ven and Law's connection, please. Was it Angel? I can't see it. It's still cloudy here. Probably will miss the Leonid's meteor shower too, which peaks on Sunday night. Law. Okay. 10 of coins. And I'm holding the deck upside down again. Nice, Ems. Ven's energy in the 3D, please. Ven's energy in the 3D, please. Thank you. What's he going to do about it? 5 of Cups. Ven's energy in the 5D, please. King of Coins. Interesting. Hidden energies of the universe. What spirit, what are you doing about this? What's the intent? 9 of Cups. Potential final outcome, spirit. Potential final outcome. Justice. Interesting. And the Ace of Swords on the bottom. Ace of Swords. Okay. Why the 10 of Coins, please, Spirit, for Vin? The energy around this connection. Why the 10 of Coins, please, for Vin and Laura? 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands on the 10 of Coins. Not bad. Why the 4 of Wands, Spirit? Why is the 4 of Wands here, please? 6 of Wands. Holy cow. Okay. So what's he doing about it, though? 5 of Cups. What's he doing about it? What's he doing about it in the 3D? Busted ass knight. This deck only has one busted ass horse. And it's just his shoulder bends funny. But I allow it because the Knight of Pentacles is slow. And this is the only mistake in this deck. Why? Why the Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit, in the 3D? The Tower. Okay. Why the King of Coins in the 5D, please? Thank you. The Lovers. Why the Lovers, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Why the 9 of Cups, please? Why is the 9 of Cups here? Thank you. 4 of Cups again. No, that was the 5, wasn't it? This is the 4. Why the 4 of Cups? Why is the 4 of Cups here? The Moon. And why Justice? Thank you. A choice. Why is the 2 of Swords here? Why is the 2 of Swords here? 8 of Cups. Interesting. Well, all right, Law. The energy around you and Ven's connection is, it's good. Because it's the 10 of Coins with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So a celebration, a victorious homecoming. Now, it doesn't mean to a place necessarily. It could be to you or to a person or to a collective or just some kind of success. Right? So that's the energy around your connection. In the 3D, though, he seems a little chicken. In the 3D, we started with the 5 of Cups. which is letting past heartbreak distract you from the two cups that you have. Not seeing what's right in front of you necessarily, generally. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles who wants to come say something or do something, but he's backed by the Tower. So he's going to be twitchy. He's going to be gun shy, so to speak. Head shy is what we call it with horses. When when people have in the past hit them in the face or made sudden moves around their face, and you go to get near their face, they'll jerk their head away. It's a symptom of past abuse. I don't know why I said that, other than the fact that we were talking about horses and the busted ass horses in the jack-o'-lantern deck, right? In the 5D, though, you know, he knows, right? He's the king of coins in the 5D, and I mean, there's the lovers right here. So his higher self is trying to push him out of this. But this energy that he's in right now, this 3D energy with this tower, it takes a while. It takes a while. And that's why he's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles with the busted ass horse. Another reader calls it grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. They always get there, but who knows when. And then, you know, you're kind of the Queen of Wands for him. So he, I think, has a lot of inspiration and heart for you in the 5D. And the universe is saying, hey, look, I'm trying to show him. Here's your cup. Here's the cup. I'm showing you. Here's the cup. And he's just not looking yet. And, you know, the universe is saying, here's the cup, and here's what you're getting. The wish, your wish. But he ain't looking. And he's still stuck in the dark, stumbling around into shit. Right? And I think it just depends at this point. You know, it could turn out fine, or he could flake and walk away. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joe. I went a little crazy on that review. It is. It is a little bit. It's a camism. We needed whimsyisms. I just gave you one. Busted ass horse. Let's get some tea leaves for La. Yeah, I think he's just a little twitchy right now. And things could still go either way. He's just not done. Well, Joe, as I said, if you've ever groomed a horse, you know about horse anatomy. And if you're an artist, you're going to at least freaking Google what a horse looks like first. You know? And you're going to say, hey, that horse has one elbow, one knee, or one, you know, and a wrist, which is what that was supposed to be. That was all the way up here by the elbow or by the knee. And I was like, what? That was just lazy. It was lazy. Made me mad. No, I'm not answering that frickin' phone. Crazy aunt. Can't she just text me? All right. Tea leaves for La. Wedge. Someone trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Oops. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Recognition, reward for merit. Those are also separate from this. Well, I don't know. The wedge. Somebody could be trying to come between you and Vin. That could be it. But, I mean, someone would have to know about it first and be invested in who is. but reward for merit. So it looks like Spirit's saying, hey, we see you're doing good. We're doing good. We're working on him. You know? But at the same time, he's a king of coins. It doesn't say he's an emperor or a high priest or, empress or anything yet. You know? Or maybe that's the aspect of him you need to know about. Yeah, whimsyisms. Yeah. And I get so angry about that with because people, just anybody can go buy a horse. You don't need to have any training or any knowledge of horses or any understanding of horses or anything at all. All you need is money and a horse trailer. No, it was the Knight of Coins on the busted ass horse. The King of Coins is in his 5D energy. So, yeah, on the other side, in his more perfected form, as we would say. He's the King of Coins. But here he's, right now, he's the Knight of Coins on a really slow horse. So, still a win. Yeah. Somebody pop the list back up. And I do, this is like one of my main decks with the busted ass Knight of Pentacles. And so I'm going to be saying it a lot because it's kind of the definition. It's the reason why he's so damn slow. Yeah. Distance can be a factor, absolutely. I mean, especially if your horse is broken. Thank you, Joe. Angels next. Thank you, Ems. Oh, what was Angel's question? Coming in love this week. Okay. Coming for you or towards you in love. Let's watch how we phrase that, shall we? Did I show you guys what the boys down under got me for my wish list? The boys down under. Cool, huh? And it actually is working. Yeah, see, Angel? His right hoof is fractured. He can kidnap you for all you care. All right, Angel. Who's coming toward her in love this week? Who's coming toward Angels? I know, and it really does help because I had hematite. I had a black hematite bracelet, and it had this braided attachment here on here where they braid like paracord type braiding to hold it together as adjustment, and it broke. And I have had it for a long time, a long time. And it was like, I feel weird. I feel weird with nothing, and almost like I was going to fly away or something. I don't know. Normally I'd wear my watch, but I can't do that when I'm working on my computer because it smacks on the computer. But it does help. It does make me feel steadier. Tarot novella, and then you're going to bed. Yeah, I probably will too, actually. after Angel Eyes. Let's get into Angel Eyes drama first. All right, Angel, what's coming towards you in love this week? Can I get a card for Angel, please? 10 of Wands. But it's the good 10 of Wands. The one where cool stuff grows out of your head. Yeah. All right. Present. present, please, Spirit? What's coming toward Angel? Six of Wands. Future. Okay, this is the money card. What is it? What is it? What's the future, Spirit? Nine of Coins. Well, there is an Emperor on the bottom, but I'm not sure. Eight of Coins, Eight of Wands, Seven of Coins, the Lovers. This is kind of chaotic. It's kind of chaotic behind this Emperor, so I don't think it's time for the Emperor yet. And the other half of the deck's the Five of Wands too. So kind of some discord. Let's get some clarifiers, please. Spirits. Why the Ten of Wands for Angel, please? Why the Ten of Wands? Thank you. Foil Hat Man. Why the... And the Five of Wands again. The heck? The heck? Five of Wands. All right. So, lack mindset, disagreements among friends or acquaintances over small things, maybe. Six of Wands. Why the Six of Wands, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Ace of Wands. New passion. New passionate start. New passionate homecoming. Why the Ace of Wands, Spirit? Why the Ace of Wands, please? Thank you. Page of Wands. Don't repeat yourself. Give me something different. Give me more context. Why the Nine of Coins, Spirit? Why the Nine of Coins, please? Why the Nine of Coins? Thank you. Also, defending your Six of Wands victory in the future. There's an Emperor. Right side up. But a King of Cups reversed. Tower on the bottom. Ace of Swords on the bottom. Well, yeah. Well, since I know they're Taurus and Aries, I'm going to say that Taurus and Cancer. Yeah. No, I didn't ask the 5D question, Joe. In the past, there was bickering and lack mindset or foil hat man, right? To clarify the Ten of Wands, which is the burdens, the things you had to let go of because they no longer serve you. Even though they're growing out of your head like a tree, you know. So you put that down. And the reason why it's here is because of lack mindset or foil hat man and disagreements among friends. That's the reason why that's there in the past. That gives context to the present, which is the Six of Wands, which is a glorious, successful homecoming. You know, and it could be, it doesn't have to be a literal one. It could be a metaphorical homecoming, which is what a lot of people don't really get about cards. And then you ask why the Six of Wands, and you get sparky, sparky. Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all full of ideas, right? And then in the final outcome was the Nine of Coins, which is standing in your garden, being beautiful and eating watermelon, right? With a canary or something. And when you ask why that, then you get defending your Six of Wands victory with the Seven. Okay, you're defending what you have. You're defending your homestead, your opinion, your whatever. And an Emperor. But then we got this also Knight of Cups upside down. And if I'm going to be take it literally, which, you know, this is a water sign who's wishy-washy, right? So one of them's an emperor and one of them's a wishy-washy person. And an emperor is an Aries card, I believe. Where's my thing? Where's my cheat sheet? Emperor is Aries card. But Aries is closer to Taurus. He might be a cusper. Taurus has Aries rising. So this week it's, you're disagreeing with both of them, or you're having a disagreement with both of them, but one of them is a wishy-washy and the other one's an emperor. And I would guess maybe the earth sign is the emperor, because the emperor is an Aries card. So yeah, that's what I think, Angel. It is really a damn shame about him. We'll wait and see what happens, because free will, baby. They can change. Something can happen and they can level up just like that. You never know. It happened to me. When I leveled up, it was fast. With no warning whatsoever. So... yeah, Joe, it would be nice if they were fighting over her, but they're just both kind of just like hanging around, being dumb. Well, Joe, I was married to a Taurus for 24 years. It was perfectly fine, and then he lost his mind. So I can't root for Taurus anymore. I don't remember what I've said in the past, Angel. Which one I've said to go for in the past. But this week it seems to be Taurus. Because, I can't remember any of that. And it seems like Taurus is pretty hot to trot as well. Sparky big time. Lots of wands. 6 of wands, Ace of wands, Page of wands, 5 of wands, 10 of wands, and 7 of wands. Yeah, he was a Taurus. I have a lot of really good friends that are earth signs, actually. It has never been Cancer? Okay. Yeah, this was uncontrollable crazy. This is not the crazy that you can come back from without much time with meds in hospitals. Yeah. Yeah, but their higher self and spirit and their spirit team and their ancestors and their angels, they're all trying to get them to level up. But you can send angels to those people, because there are so many angels, we'll never run out. You can say, Spirit, I'd like to send 1,000 angels to watch over and help this person. And they'll be like, okay, we got plenty. We'll never run out. Maybe, Joe. If this were a rom-com, absolutely. Throw in McDreamy. Throw McDreamy in there into the mix, and then we can have a little, what's her name's diary? Renee Zellweger. What is those movies? That's horrible. I love those movies. It must be in the noggin. Well, when you get to a certain age, you're going to have a health issue with whoever you're dating. So a cute one who's loaded and can spoil angel eyes. Bridget Jones. Thank you, Emma. I can always count on you to remember. Heal you or exercise you. Yeah. Bridget Jones Diary. We need some hot guys brawling in the street. It's like, and what cracks me up about those movies too is that that's what real fights look like. It's not people punching. It's people pulling hair and grunting and bent over and grabbing at clothes and very inelegant. Nothing like it all on television. Yeah, Joe. The good thing is, though, is that when you level up, you scare those people away. You know, they're afraid to come in your energy. The problem with me is I was kind of like, I was 12 going on 29. I was never a teenager. I was always kind of a little adult. So, finding a guy to date when you're a little adult and you don't put up with their crap is nigh impossible. And then I'm a nerd too. And that's apparently, off-putting. I've literally had people complain that they couldn't understand me when I talked because I used big words. And so we couldn't date. I'm like, okay, well, you could have learned some big words, but you do you, boo. So, who is next? We have poor innocent new people waiting for a reading. Yeah. I had a good one though. Until he lost his mind, I really can't complain. Absolutely, Angel. Hi, Miss Ba. And you had a question, but I don't remember what it was. Miss Ba, pop your question into the chat for me, would you please? Oh, yeah. Sag feelings and next actions for you. No contact. Oh. O is the initial. Okay. Sag feelings. Next actions. Wait. Well, I mean, I could describe. Of course I remember. I do. I won't remember what I told you last reading, though, because I never remember that. And I know I've watched that stream 3 times just to figure it out. I can very easily explain to you translate Saggies for you, but their birth sign being a Saggy. Okay, Ems. Do wind down stuff. Absolutely. I'm glad you were here, baby. But most people, are such a mix of signs that usually all bets are pretty much off with using a sign to dictate a personality. It doesn't really work like the Cosmo or Vanity Fair type of horoscopes. That's it's like, well, yeah, you would have to have a whole lot of placements in Sag to fit into a Sag definition. Because I forget, somewhere between 7 and 9 Saggy placements and the same amount or more of Aries. So, I mean, my entire chart is pretty much fire. But I'm predominantly Sag. And that's the way, I mean, I am textbook. You can check me off lists almost about Saggy personalities. But most people aren't like that because they have different signs that rule different things about their personality. So most of the time, a horoscope is the worst way. A sun sign horoscope is the worst way to get to know somebody. Okay, so feelings, their feelings and next actions toward you, no contact. Okay, we're going to do, yeah, see? And this is why I have to go out. This is why water is my thing. I crave it. So I've always just been in water for me that you can't swim in is wasted water. If there is water and I cannot get in it, I will be just really pissed. I crave water. I crave earth. I crave air, you know, just because I have so much fire. All right, for Miss Ba. Yeah, see, Tiffany, you know what I'm saying. 2 of Cups. That's the overall energy of your connection, Miss Ba. 3D energies, please. 3D energies for Miss Ba and Saggy. Oh, 7 of Cups. Promising. And 5D energies, please, for the Saggy. Thank you. Oi. Oi. Okay. What? Okay, I'm going to put these back in because I don't see the context yet until maybe they'll come back out again when I ask for a card. That's the Lovers on 5D energy. So, hidden energy of the universe, Spirit, with this connection. What's the Spirit doing for this connection? Is this supposed to happen? The World. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And new beginnings, death. Could also be a Scorpio. Page of Swords on the bottom. The Star. Hope after the Tower. And the Page of Swords. I feel like maybe they're playing the field a little bit right now. But in the 5D, you know, it's the Lovers. And the energy around your connection is the 2 of Cups. So basically we've got, you know, 2 things saying that you would work well together. And in the 5D, in his higher self is, or their higher self, sorry. I'm trying not to use any genders, but it's just very strange. Their higher self sees a connection with you and is trying to push them toward that connection. I don't know yet whether or not they're actively doing it, but we'll get some clarifiers. All right, Spirit, why the 2 of Cups, please, for the energy around this connection? Miss Ba and O. 6. 6 of Pentacles. Balanced give and take. Reciprocal give and take. Why the 6 of Coins, please? And also the 4 of Cups. Why the 7 of Cups, please, Spirit? Why the 7 of Cups? Thank you. The Tower. Interesting. Why the Tower? Thank you. The Hermit. Why the Lovers in the 5D? Why the Lovers? Why the Queen of Staves? Why the Queen of Staves reversed? Why the 6? I don't think that's supposed to be reversed. We'll ask. Spirit, is this Queen of Staves supposed to be reversed? Is it? No. All right. Okay, so Queen of Staves. Well, that's fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sag. That could mean a counterpart to another fire sign. It could just be a personality. You have a soul connection. You have some kind of a soul contract. That doesn't necessarily mean you're romantic soulmates, but I mean, the Lovers is here with the Six of Cups, and usually that is. In the 3D, though, man, I think either he knows the choice that he wants to make because of a tower and hermiting and thinking about it, or he doesn't know because of the tower and hermiting. It's whichever way his 3D behavior, his behavior on this plane seems to be. But sometimes, we have soul contracts with people that either just don't successfully happen just because one person doesn't learn their lessons and get on the same level with the other person. Or that is your contract. Your contract is to come together briefly to learn this lesson, which is maybe, you aren't meant to get together, and that's your lesson. It just depends on what your contract is, your soul contract is. Why the world, Spirit? Why the world? Strength. Why strength? Yeah. Again. The moon. Stumbling around in the dark, bumping into shit. But it's still a mystery. I think that this could possibly be a new beginning for a different thing. But they don't know it. I think Spirit's trying to make them know it. I froze for a minute, didn't I? Because I lost the chat. Oi. The world with strength and the moon. Well, there's an awful lot of spirit things happening. There's a lot of major arcana here. So when you have a lot of major arcana, it's more the workings of spirit. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Ba. Let's see. Why death? Why? Why death, please? Why is death here? Arrest and the Queen of Cups. But why? Yeah. Whatever state of mind he's in right now, they are in right now. It's a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Self-imposed exile, right? The Eight of Swords this person can get out of these bindings and can get out of this blindfold, and none of those swords are actually stuck in her. She can get away. But she chooses not to. She chooses to stay blind. And play a victim, maybe. And I almost never say that about this card. I never say things about people playing the victim. Because in my mind, if people are playing the victim, they feel like they're the victim. And that's a legitimate feeling, right? Because sometimes you really are just the victim. Or sometimes you really can't affect any change because of what you've been through. So I don't like to say that that's playing the victim. Yeah. But, when you again, you don't know. You don't know a person's towers. You don't know their childhood trauma. You don't know their past life trauma. They could have past life trauma. I would hazard a guess to say that every woman on this planet has past life trauma from, how we've been treated for centuries, right? Second-class citizens for centuries. And that's generational trauma too. My grandmother, some of her friends couldn't even drive. And my grandfather said, no, you're learning to drive. And he taught grandma how to drive so she could drive. But back then, women didn't drive. But grandma did. She had her own damn car and she drove wherever she wanted to go for the most part. And, they couldn't have credit cards. They couldn't take out bank loans. Every acre of property we have is pretty much because my grandma decided to buy it. Buy out other family, buy, whatever. But she wasn't allowed to do that herself, right? So, I mean, yeah, part of it, Joe, is just letting go and freaking trusting spirit. And it's so hard, especially if you're someone like me who's used to micromanaging everything. I mean, I've had to micromanage, I don't even know. I don't make any decision without tons of research. So. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. Love you, girl. I'm sorry your womb gremlin hurt his toes. Hurt his footsie. Yeah, I was thinking that in the shower this afternoon. I actually have trauma from a perfectly good marriage. A perfectly pretty happy marriage. And my trauma is I did all this work and I got nothing from it. In the long run, I got nothing. I got screwed, right? He got home-cooked meals and he got clean clothes and he got, wifely duties, so to speak, and he also left me with a big mess and no money. So, all right. Purnima. Messages from spirit. Messages from guides. Yes. Messages from your guides. I'm going to have to look at that again. Purnima. Well, thank you, Miss Ba. I'm okay now. Hi, Elaine. What's our timing look like? Let's see. Oh, next actions? Let's see. What did I even pull on that? Sorry, I got distracted. I really don't. I think it's just going to be a while, honey. I mean, I think he's still got a lot of cooking yet to do in the oven. But his higher self does believe that you are a soulmate and that you are what his goal should be. So his higher self is going to push his 3D self toward that. But I think it's not far enough along yet. Okay, Purnima. Messages from Spirit. Spirit guides. Okay. So what you need to know. Love you, Angel. Night. You guys are so nice. Thank you, Miss Ba. It's kind of hard to tell from this side of the camera sometimes. And I know I don't get everything right, but I really do my best. And this whole internet thing, this whole YouTube channel thing was not my idea. It was Spirit's idea. Spirit's like, do it. Do it. Do it. And I'm like, but I'm an artist. I want to do art. I want to write. And they're like, no, you do this. Do this. And so that's what I'm doing. So, okay. Purnima. Spirit guides. Spirit guides. All right. Okay, Spirit. What does Purnima need to know? A message from Spirit guides, please. Purnima. We'll do past, present, and future. Purnima, please. 3 of Cups in the past. And 10 of Coins in the present. And future. The Magician. Okay, well, first of all, I would say that your guides are telling you that you have gifts that you are not using. Or that you don't know you have. So, hey, Nunya. I think we'll get some clarification. I did tarot snacks this week, which are short videos, short readings. I try to keep them between 10 and 20 minutes, but these were kind of short. But the question this week was, what is your special spirit power? What's your superpower from Spirit? You might like those, because I think this might be along the same lines of those. Let's see. Why the 3 of Cups, Spirit? 3 of Swords. Why the 3 of Swords? Something just flipped. What was it? Ace of Cups. Why the 10 of Coins, please? Why the 10 of Coins? Thank you. King of Cups. Why the King of Cups? 9 of Pentacles. Why the Magician? Why the Magician, please? King of Wands. Why the Magician? Why the King of Wands? The 3 of Cups again. Starting and finishing the 3 of Cups. 7 and 9 of Pentacles. Huh. And the 6 of... Why does that... Okay. The 6 of Swords on the bottom. Well, there's a main basic message here that comes through in the past and in the future, and that is, keep your joy together, right? So that must be something that the planet's energies rely on you keeping your joy keeping your celebration. Well, it's kind of, you know, I thought it would be more things like clairaudience or, psychic ability or whatever, but really Spirit said, it's all in your personality, really. Your special gifts from Spirit come out in your personality, even when they're not like magic powers like we think of them. It's just sometimes people know things. Sometimes people have a talent for seeing, predicting what will happen in the future just by looking at what's going on right now. Those kind of things. And really, it's just what you're good at here on the planet, in the 3D, in the physical world. What are you good at? Especially dealing around people. Some people just have huge amounts of love, right? And just the fact that they can hold on and manifest this huge amount of love actually helps the entire planet. Because you can't put your energy in a box and keep it separate from everyone else's, right? You can't do that. It's not possible. There's no Faraday cage for that. So what we put out in the universe, it does, so much hardship too. But some people are unfailingly full of love regardless of the hardship, or, some of them, the hardship is what makes them so good at it. Because if you have a really hard time in a really bad tower or whatever, and then you have a level up eventually, then you find out where your energy is supposed to be flowing. But because this begins and ends with the Three of Cups. Well, I think that just looking at these cards, I mean, you have the Ace of Cups, which is love overflowing, abundance of love. I think that you don't hold grudges. And see, you've also got the King of Cups. So a healthy King of Cups is full of love and wants to share it. King of Wands is full of intuition, follows his intuition, follows his gut feeling, follows his heart. And you have the Magician here in the final outcome. And that's like a fairy godmother. This one in particular is Cinderella. It's the fairy godmother. But it can also be recognizing that you can make things closer on earth to where they are in heaven, so to speak, the other side. I don't speak of heaven as like a religious concept. I don't do that here. But I mean, you, I think have a good knack at staying calm and holding on to love and not losing it. And you are in dense energies. I think, let me see. Why dense energies, Spirit? Why dense energies? Why does she say heavy energies? Why do they say heavy energies? Why? Why, please? Why? Thank you. Bound? Someone's truth kept you tied down. Yeah? or there were things that were not true, and the sword of truth would have cut through these things. Hi, Shan. Purnima, you're in good company here. You're in good company here. A lot of us have been there where you are. I don't think you're crushed, sweetie. I think that you are resilient. And the reason why you are in this heavy energy is because spirit knows you can handle it. And that you're just going to get tougher like a sword, you know? You know, I mean, you know what abundance looks like. You have the seven, 9, and 10 of coins right now. The 7, 9, and 10 of coins right now in your present position with the King of Cups. That's a lot of love. Almost as much as the Queen of Cups. I think we all have the same soul mission, Purnima. I think we've all woke up right now because Earth needs positive energy. Humanity needs positive energy. Oh, Nanya, be safe. Around here, that's Sunday afternoon. Gunshots. I don't know. In the middle of monster truck country. There's a lot of us that spirit is reawakening, that we're reawakening, we've had towers thrown at us, towers, bad ones, because we need to level up fast so we can fight a whole lot of negative energy, that's negative people that are, you know, in working against humanity. And for a while, man, it's no joke. It's bad. It's serious. I mean, years, those towers that I had. Absolute devastation out of nowhere. Perfectly fine, living my 10 of Pentacles, right? Living my 10 of Pentacles life, perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden, everything went to shit. Everything. Fast, right? Overnight, literally. So, I mean, you know, and it's so spirit, I fully believe that spirit wants us to level up now because it needs light workers. The earth needs light workers. And the best way to make a light worker is, you know, throw them in the fire and see what comes out. So what we have to do, yeah, honey. I think they will. I think they will turn around. We just, you know, there's less of us than there are of them, and the way we keep that going is, you know, we are there for each other. We lift each other up. We give each other the knowledge that we are not alone. You're not alone, babe. Yeah, and Joe, the coloring thing, I've been doing coloring pages and drawing coloring pages for years now, 5, 6 years. And I've been in the community and seen the therapy that people get out of coloring and the joy. And, you know, I'm like, this is not a small thing. This is not your kid's little coloring book. This is, you know, what this is a big thing, actually. The healing that people get from coloring. Who knew? Art therapy, right? Totally in the wild. Art therapy in the wild. That's what coloring is. And, you know, whatever you're doing that's raising vibrations, and art is direct communication from spirit. Direct from spirit. Whatever you're doing to raise vibrations, to make people happy, to make people know they are not alone, to lift them up, to, you know, do all the positive things that you can do. That you're doing light. You're doing light work. You know, it's light work. And I've had, you know, like I said, I didn't plan on this. I'm an artist. I make things, right? I make miniatures. That's what I really love to do. And I was going to do a YouTube channel about making miniatures because that's what I do. And then it was like, nope, Spirit says you're going to start reading cards again, which I hadn't done in years. And then Spirit's going to tell you through the cards that this is what you need to do. You need to start a YouTube channel. You need to put yourself out there. You need to raise the vibrations. You need to help people. You need to help people. Let them know they're not alone. And that's why we only have one rule here. It's be nice. Lift up people. And if you're going through something almost unbearable, there's a reason. It's because when you come out the other side of it, you're going to be undefeatable. I never would have seen that coming. I never saw it coming. I didn't. I thought I was going to end up being, you know, a Joan Baez song or something, you know, The Case of You. What is that? Something about I'm as constant as the northern star. I said constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you need me, I'll be in the bar. That kind of thing. Yeah. We're being forged. We're being forged as swords. Literally. And we all know that the feminine of the species is the one that has to do that. So, Nunya, hang out and I'll see if I can fit you in, okay? I'm trying, you know, I got a dozen and I'll go a little longer. Dorella is next. Do we have a question for Dorella? Okay, Nunya, I'll see ya. Tony, a Cancer, reaching out. Okay. Okay, Tony the Cancer, Tony the Cancer, Tony the Crabby, Tony. Oh, I just realized I have shrimp cocktail I can eat for dinner. And I need to eat it because it'll go bad if I don't. Nice. Okay. Tony L. Tony. All right, Spirit. Show me the energy between Tony and Dorella's connection. Another, please? Really? All right. Tony's energy in the 3D, please. Tony's energy in the 3D. The King of Cups. I'm taking those back. Spirit, if Spirit wants to throw these back out, because this does not seem to jive with the energy. 7 of wands and 4 of coins. It doesn't. The initial energy that I got off the question, this doesn't jive with it. So I'm going to put them back. If it wants to come back out, it can. You're very welcome, Pornima. You know, hang around, because now you're fam, baby. You're family. So, oh, I know. I love seafood. I do. Shrimp especially. Hi, Ems. You're back? Yeah, because if nothing else, you will find your peeps here. Yeah? This is always a safe place. I demand it. And so do my mods. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Queen of Pentacles around the connection. 5D energy, please. Page of Wands. Hidden energy of the universe. 10 of Wands and potential final outcome, please. Thank you. Hierophant. Interesting. But why no speaking? Why no reaching out? Can I get another one on the Queen of Pentacles? Preferably from the deck, not face up. Can I get one from the Queen of Pentacles, please? Can I get one, please? Thank you. Page of Swords. There's some speaking. Just a little bit. Maybe speaking a whole lot, but not actually saying anything pertinent. I'm just drinking sparkling water in case anybody was curious. Sure, absolutely, hun. I'll do what I can. I will. I'm not in any hurry tonight. Okay, let's clarify. Let's get some details. Let's get the deets. All right, let's shuffle this a bit. All right, Spirit. Why the Queen of Pentacles around this connection? The energy of the connection, please. Stowaway. We have a stowaway, fam. I'm not sure where he goes yet. We'll put him over here. Okay. Why the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the Queen of Pentacles, please? Why the Queen of Pentacles? Why the... Woohoo! King of Cups. Twice. Well, currently there's no reason really why he's not. So we'll see what we can find out. Okay, Dorella? Why this King of Cups? Why this King of Cups? Why King of Cups, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Hermit. Maybe a little bit of a self-esteem problem, it looks like. Perhaps. Why the Page of Wands, please? Why the Page of Wands? Why the Page of Wands, Spirit? Why is the Page of Wands here, please? And the 5D, why is the Page of... Thank you. 6 of Swords. Why the 6 of Swords, please? Why the 6 of Swords? Thank you. The Fool. I think that his 5D self, which would be his higher self and the part of him that's aware, like on the other side, as far as I can tell, as far as I understand it, part of our soul stays behind on the other side, and that's our higher self. and our higher self, along with our guides and our angels and our ancestors and our whole spirit team, right? Our soulmates, even down here. They know what our mission is on this planet in this life, and so they kind of try to guide us into staying on our path and accomplishing our mission. And his 5D self seems to know that he needs to hermit for a while. He needs to go out, get some answers, kind of like focus your thoughts, simplify from the outside world. That's kind of what hermiting is, right? The symbolism on the hermit card in the regular Rider-Waite deck is just a person in a cloak in the dark with a lantern, and all they can see is what is illuminated by the light in their lantern. They can't see anywhere else, anywhere out in the distance or anything. They can only see the path right in front of their feet, and that takes away all these distractions, so they can figure things out. In the 3D, he appears to be a King of Cups. He's the King of Cups twice. But he's hermiting. He's trying to get things straight in his head. Maybe he needs to level up to be on your level. We'll see, maybe. Why the 10 of Wands, please, Spirit? Why the 10 of Wands? Why the 10 of Wands? Thank you. Spirit's taking no chances with this soulmate cycle. Temperance, balance, yeah. You're not balanced yet. And on the bottom is the 6 of Coins, reciprocal give and take. Spirit's being very careful with this soulmate cycle. That when two people come together, it's balanced give and take. Balance. No one person is carrying more of the weight than the other. And sometimes that takes a little while. I think with normal people who don't have this assignment to be light workers, I think I'm sorry if it's freezing, guys. The normal people who don't have this assignment to be light workers, I think they're allowed to just marry whoever they want or to go hang out and be with whoever they want. But when you have a higher mission, when you've been awoken and leveled up for this reason to put out positive energy into the universe and, help heal what's broken with your humanity, that Spirit requires that you have a solid foundation, and that means two people on the same level. So I think that's basically what this is saying, is that when he's done cooking, when he's figured his stuff out, when he's on your level, that's when he reaches out. Unfortunately, we don't know when that is because there's no time on the other side. There's no time outside of the orbit of this earth, really. I mean, any time that we measure outside of the orbit of the earth is in reference to earth time. So, he's just not done cooking yet. But it looks like he's a high priest and a hierophant. So, or he will be. Let's see. Why the hierophant, Spirit? Why the hierophant? The high priestess. Bam! That's what that was. The high priest and the high priestess in the same pile in the future. So yeah, that's what it is. You're one of those couples that has to be at their very best before they come together. So they can, you have a higher purpose. This is power couple vibes right here. Spiritual power couple. That's what this is. So you have to wait till it's right, Dorella. Does that make sense? Sorry, I can't give you a better date. I do not even usually try to give actual months or days or weeks. Sometimes I will ask in the reading, show me this month, and then it will show me what will happen in this month. But if you're not getting together this month, then it wouldn't show me this. Yeah? It's just a big old freaking pain in the ass is what it is, babes. It is. Because they're so slow, the masculines. They're so slow. They're dense. But his higher self's working on it. Their higher self. I'm trying not to use pronouns. Their higher self is working on it. And it seems like, this is this is a connection from spirit. I mean, this is inspired. It's the Page of Wands. That's intuition and divine inspiration and fire, passion, and that kind of thing. I can ask Dorella, but everything changes. That timing is so hard to pin down because, one, spirit doesn't care about time. Spirit only cares about the order of things, that everything goes in the proper order. It doesn't care how long it takes. And then the other one is any little stupid decision could throw it completely off the rails, and then the timeline changes. So, I mean, we'll say by the first of the year, we'll just see if we get anything come out that seems to indicate that. I don't know. Is this the Queen of Swords? I'd say not by the end of the year. Queen of Swords is this is Turandot in this deck. This is a deck of like fairy tales and mythology and folk tales. Queen of Swords is usually That's usually if it's unwise, she'll give you tough love. That's the Queen of Wands. Some other readers have been saying if it's not before the end of the year, it will be somewhere in spring. But really, there's really just no way to know. Because if I knew how to know about timing, then I wouldn't be sitting here waiting for mine either. My Hierophant's taking his damn sweet time. So, I don't know. Because what's important to Spirit is that he comes in right. They come in right. And the energy is right. And you are balanced with temperance. Because right now, the spirit, the energy around it is somebody's carrying a big burden of things they don't need. Things they should be laying down. And so there won't be balance until presumably him, but it could also be you, lets go of what no longer serves you. And that can be anything. So, I mean, you're just still cooking, baby. It's just still cooking. Still in the oven. That's all. Because, like I said, Spirit needs light workers. Society, this planet, needs light workers. Nature needs light workers. So it has to be the ninjas. You have to be the ninja couple. You have to be just right. It has to be just right. So thank you for letting me read for you, Dorella. Thanks for stopping by. Nikitha is next. Nikitha, I have a movie, and this may not have anything to do with your name at all, but there was a movie that makes me think of this movie. Bridget Fonda was the English version. La Femme Nikita. the music in La Femme Nikita. It's not actually, it's not, that's not the name in English. What is it? Point of No Return in English is the name of the movie. But it's where I learned to love Nina Simone. The pianist, the blues musician Nina Simone. Goddess. Anyway. Nikita didn't leave one. We'll jump ahead to Tiffany, and if Nikita comes back, yeah, we'll give her a general, but we'll do Tiffany first, and then if she's not back, then I'll do a short general. I gotta get my watch hours up, fam. My watch hours. I have like 1,800, what was it? 1,800 views. I have 1,800 views, but like 300 watch hours. And I'm like, damn it. Tiffany, put your question in the chat, please. Oh, there you are. Hello, darling. Oh, what? Okay, I gotta clean this. I've got upside down cards and places, and there's another reader I watched, Divine Empress 333 or something like that. Some of her decks are just like, some are upside down, some have all the cards flipped over and all this. Like, how do you do that? I'm too neurotic. I can't do that. General, anything that comes out. All right, sweetie. Give me just a second, because my feet are getting cold. And I'm going to put on some socks. When it gets dark and around this house, it gets cold. It takes a minute for the heat to catch up when it gets dark this time of year. So, I went over to my parents today. And for all of you who's been following about Mom, I am so happy to say that the surgeon is very impressed with her progress and will probably reverse her stoma 2 months ahead of schedule, sometime before Christmas, tentatively, right? Anyway, so I have a birthday coming up, and my dad apparently got my birthday presents, or some of them, and could not help himself. He absolutely forced me to open one of them today. And it's still 2 weeks or more till my birthday. Look what he got me. Creepy journal. Awesome. With like a eye. And it's actual leather. He knows me. He really does. I was like, how did you manage that without a whiff? It's got handmade paper in it. That's supposed to be like gessoed and stuff, so you can use art stuff on it. Cool, huh? My dad's a gadget person, and he and I don't like the same kind of gadgets. So, yeah, like from Hocus Pocus. It needs a little help, and I think the eye sticks up a little more. I think I'll fix it a little bit. Book. Yeah. But anyway, I was like, Dad, how did you do this without a wish list? Because my dad's he looks for deals. And, which is all good and fine until the deal backfires, because it's crap, right? Because it was so cheap. But, anyway, I was like, how'd you do that? I didn't even send you my wish list yet. So, because you have to be careful around Dad, because if he thinks you like something, he'll buy you one. Even if you're just being polite, like the Ring doorbell. I don't want a Ring doorbell. I used a chisel and very carefully cut in the trim of my new front door so I could have a pretty little acanthus leaf, classical style, cool doorbell button. I don't want a big old janky, ugly, black plastic thing stuck to my door. So I have to be very careful. They're like, yeah, no, Dad, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. In case he gets a wild hair and decides he wants to buy me one. No. So, okay, we're doing general for Tiffany. Alrighty, we'll do a general past, present, and future and see what happens. See what Spirit says. Maybe what Spirit needs you to know. That's when I sometimes do videos with that question. Excuse me, I had a little bit of a hiccup. Okay, what does Tiffany need to know in the past? Nine of Wands. In the present, please. Queen of Pentacles. And in the future. Did something flip over here? Nope. Future, please, Spirit. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. With the... And you know what? I totally forgot about him. Oh, well. If I was meant to remember the stowaway, I would have. So, I'll just put him back in the deck. Okay, so we got 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Arguably the best card in the deck. That's physical abundance in every way. Generations of abundance. Generational wealth. Generational prosperity. Maybe homes that pass down through generations. We do that in our family. But let's see. What else? Taking care of elderly people, perhaps. Reciprocal, you know, because they took care of you. I do that a lot. For a lot of us, we won't ever build wealth without generational wealth. So, it looks like here, Tiffany, that you have some boundaries up with the Nine of, or you did in the past with the Nine of Wands, right? Right now, you seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, this isn't about necessarily, I mean, it's the Queen of Pentacles. It's taking care of your business, right? Taking care of your family, your house, your pentacles, you know, couponing, stuff like that. I don't buy anything unless it's on sale or there's a coupon. I don't. I was like, nope, I don't. It could be anything like that. So, and it's funny. I don't have a lot of expenses, but I'm older, you know. But I also find I don't need nearly as much money as I thought yet. I mean, but, you know, I went through a hermit period. I rarely, you know, cook anymore. You know, I'm more likely to have dinner of cherry tomatoes and cheese cubes than or tuna on crackers, you know. So, but just because you are the Queen of Pentacles, it doesn't mean you necessarily have a lot of pentacles. It's just you're good at doing what you do with your pentacles. I'm glad I've gotten better. I'm glad. I think that there's some sort of more pentacles maybe coming in somehow. It's only a page, and it's and pages and Knights of Pentacles are very slow. But a little something, little something. Okay, why the nine of... Yeah, whatever you are. The nine of staves. The six of cups. Well, let's get a little more on that. Yeah, babe, you're in good company here. If you've been through a lot of shit, you're in good company here. Okay, why the why the six of cups? Why the six of cups, Spirit? Why? Why? Judgment. Why? The doubt. Yeah, here's another fence. There's another fence in this devil card. Right? Bars. That's doubt. Doubt, protecting your own energy while you recuperate from something. Especially this one. This 9 is, recuperating from, all your battles and having to defend yourself all the time. And it can sometimes be spirit that makes you do that. Yeah, Joe, there is a theme, and I think it's just because if you're here watching tarot, you have been through the shit, right? You have been through the ringer. And now you're on a quest. Damn straight, you deserve it, baby. I don't know why the Six of Cups is here. We might have to come back to that. Or we might have to look at the actual definition of the Six of Cups. Because it's come to my... Well, Spirit kind of poked me and said, listen, you're doing okay, but you really need to memorize more of these definitions. And stop, glazing over these definitions. Just so they can talk better. I don't know. Why the Queen of Coins, please? Why the Queen of Pentacles? Thank you. Four of Cups. Why? Why the Four of Cups? Thank you. Ten of Swords. There it is. Your Ten of Swords. It's right here. And the Queen of Cups. Baby, you're looking beautiful. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And you see things. That's your superpower. You see things in ways that other people don't see it. Other people get distracted by the sparkly, golden, shiny things. But you're the one looking for where the true music is coming from, right? The true music is actually coming from this little guy up here. Right? None of these birdies on the table. I don't think you have anything about your past you should have to be ashamed of, because you got judgment right here. And judgment is naked before spirit, naked before the universe, with nothing to hide. But you still got this Ten of Swords. You still got some swords stuck in you, right? So what I say about that always is that you start pulling out the swords. That's part of the healing. You can't heal until you start pulling out the swords. Looking at every sword to see why it hurt you and how it hurt you. Drag it out into the light. Give it a name. And the more you do that, the less it will bother you. And then you get to go look for the daggers. Okay? Pull all them out, do the same thing. And then, then there's splinters and cocktail toothpicks and chopsticks and, a bent paperclip, whatever you got stuck with, You got to pull all that out, do your shadow work, drag it out in the light. Don't let it hide in the darkness. And every time you do that, it will be less traumatic because you'll be facing it. Why the Page of Pentacles, right? Why the Page of Pentacles? Woo. Nine of Cups. Why the Nine of Cups? Why the Nine of Cups? Why the Nine of Cups? Thank you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, because you got Queen of Coins again on the bottom of this half of the deck, right? Which you had in the present right now. You are the Queen of Coins right now. And on the other side, you have the Four of Coins, which is a lack mindset and protecting your pentacles. We come by lack mindset, honestly, because we aren't that many generations removed from the Depression, right? And we've had other depressions. We've had recessions. We've had, well, in the 80s, my parents were, no, not the 80s, the 70s. My parents were would talk about in the 70s about gas rationing, fuel rationing, and stuff like that. Well, you know, this is the thing, is that this Ten of Swords popped out and didn't have a place to go. So I'm going to say that it's probably still hanging around a little bit. But see, we don't ever get kind of, you know, we can't ever beat our trauma completely. But even after years, it can still hold you back. So just watch out for that. I mean, it's not, I don't get the feeling it's a big recent thing. I mean, like right now, it's just maybe that there are some things that could pop up, rear their ugly head, as we say. But you've got, you know, in the future, you have the Page of Cups, which is a little bit more abundance, and it's slow to come, but it will come. Yeah, COVID too. But you've also got the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. It's getting what you wished for, manifesting manifesting, you know, a go with the flow state of mind. And sometimes things you didn't even realize you wanted, or things you forgot you asked for. It's been so long, you know. Apparently, Spirit doesn't forget what we ask for, which is why we have to be careful what we ask for. Because if you asked for a pony when you were 9, you know, maybe one will show up on the front yard and you got nothing to feed it, right? So we don't know. But and then you have the Queen of Swords. So this is intelligent. This is having learned your lesson. The Queen of Swords, learned your lessons, studied your homework, you know, did your intellectual things. This is being smart, and no busted horse's ass. That's right. You know, and you're the Queen of Pentacles, right? What I say twice? Twice? Where was it? Yeah, twice. Queen of Pentacles twice, right here. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, right? So you're just what? Queen of Wands. That's it. A little bit of paying attention to your inspiration, your gut, the divine your inspiration, divine inspiration, and you'll be the Empress, babe. Yeah. Because that queen isn't here, and neither is the Empress. Just listen to your gut. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the tarot is split into 4 suits for a reason. Okay? Because there's 4 types of things that our lives break down to. Only one of them gets the Queen of Coins. The physical world is only one suit. Okay? But then you have the Queen of Cups, which is love. The most love you can pull from the deck. Right? And then the Queen of Swords, which is taking no shit and being freaking smart. And you have all of those. All you have left is the Queen of Wands, which is about heat and fire and passion. And you'll get that back. Listening to your intuition, listening to the voice of spirit. And you just need that just takes training yourself to do it. Taking your first thought, the first thing that pops into your head, not sitting on it and thinking about it too much, not overthinking. Because spirit is never wrong. Intuition is never wrong. Yeah, Yeah. But, I mean, the Empress is all four queens in one. It's all the best feminine energy all rolled into one is the Empress. And sometimes, like I do this, I have gained Empress status, but I don't hold on to Empress energy all the time. Sometimes I fall off. Today I was ranting. And I was like, well, these people really piss me off. I can't take it. I can't stand them. And I'm like, damn it. But getting pissed off, that's not very Empress-like. Empress doesn't care. Empress is like, meh. Empress doesn't get triggered. You know? Empress doesn't worry. Empress doesn't wait. She does her thing. She knows what she knows, and then she lets everything else happen because she knows she has the tools to deal with it, so she doesn't worry about it. Well, I worry about shit. I do. So I don't uphold my Empress energy all the time. Energy comes and goes. The later swords cards, 7 and up roughly, are when you overthink things, and then you get in your ego, and that's where you get afraid and limited in what you can do. And so, you know, that's the problem with the higher swords cards, because I was thinking of that. I was like, what the hell is up with these swords? Why are these swords so negative? And then it occurred to me, well, it's because that's when you get inside your head and you start running away with yourself. You know, all those later swords cards, that's what it is that you're overthinking and you're making things worse than what they are. Oh, yeah. It's all about how you react to it. And sometimes you got to have some really hella towers to just lose all your fucks, right? And because that's upper level swords too, you know, over caring, taking things too serious. I'm a super overthinker. I must know all there is to know about a thing before I can make a decision about it. Nikithia, are you here? Or Nikithia? Yeah, Nikithia. Are you still here? Honey lamb, if you're not going to be here, I can't. I got to give your slot to somebody else. If she comes back before I'm done, then I'll do her. But until then, it's Emma. I wouldn't have had to make that decision before, but now there's more people than I can all read for everybody. You're welcome, Tiffany. I try to be live this time every Saturday, internet permitting. But I do have, playlists. You might like the one I did this week. It's the Tarot Snacks. It is your special superpower, your spiritual superpower, your spiritual gifts. It goes by sign, but make sure you check all your placements because they overlap. I did. Did I make a rule? I did. That's not like me at all. All right. Orientation. Let's just go for that. 3-hour orientation. Okay, Nanya, you're right after M's. I'm doing M's now. Assuming that Nikithia does not return. Because I think I'm just going to have to make it so where if you're not here, you're getting there, Tiffany. Absolutely. Alrighty. Apparently, I just made the rule that if you're not here when I get to your reading, then I'm going to skip you. And if you don't come back, then I'm not going to read you. So we're waiting on Nikithia to come back. And if she comes back, or they come back and hang out, then I will do her. But otherwise, I will do other people who are actually here. Tiffany, you're fam now. You just are. We've all been through the wars, as they used to say. So, general week ahead. All right. Yeah, thanks, because look at you. 9 of coins, Ems. Look how gorgeous you are. Absolutely. Page of Pentacles. That seems like a very good sign. I didn't even ask the question yet. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Emma's new training for the job. How's the job going? How's the job? What things for the job, please? Okay, 10 of wands. Anything else? Honing your craft. Is this your retail job we're talking about, Ems? Just what you're doing to pass the time and make some pentacles? Because right now I'm going to say, don't let the disappointment of, don't let disappointment of going back to like a real retail job, do this. Don't let it do this, okay? Don't be overburdened by it. Don't forget your real talent, right? Because you're still supposed to be working on that while you're working retail. I told you, this was not my intent. Being a YouTube tarot reader, that was never on my radar, right? But here I am. And I probably should still be working on art. We'll see. Okay, let's clarify. We're going to put that over there. Okay, so now I have kind of an idea of what they're saying. Work for the pentacles. Yes, do what you have to survive. You're gorgeous. Do what you have to survive with your pentacles. Don't be overburdened by the fact that it's not in your field yet. Don't forget about these other 2 cups over here, which are your proper passions, and keep honing them. That's actually pretty straightforward. I mean, it's very obvious to me that's what Spirit's saying. I don't have to look for that message at all. It's just, boom, there it is. Okay, why the 9 and the, let's see. Yeah, High Priestess. High Priestess, that's why. That's why the 9 of Pentacles, because High Priestess. Why the 10 of Wands, please? Why the 10 of Wands, Spirit? Why the 10 of Wands? Yeah, Tower. And there's the 9 of freaking coins again. Just fell out with the Tower. I had one job that could be retail. I worked for a florist, but I was more of she didn't get a lot of people come in the shop. I mean, I did watch the shop, but mostly I made flowers and delivered flowers and stuff like that. So, yeah, I guess it's kind of retail, but anyway. Why the 5 of Cups, Spirit? Why the 5 of Cups? Woohoo! 6 of Coins. Yeah, don't forget your balance between, your passion and, just work. Well, jobs are pentacles, and that's independence. Yeah, so I get it. 8 of Pentacles. Why the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the Eight of Pentacles? Why the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit, please? Why? Why? The Eight of Pentacles is just the Eight of Pentacles, apparently. Why the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh, there we go. The Fool. Yeah, because your new path is in your passion. And this is just for now. And I think there's going to be quite a few of us that are going to have to be doing other things for now than following our passion. Yep. Hermit on the bottom. Just look at it as you're hermiting a little bit. Yep. Nine of Coins twice. Yeah, because I'm saying this is bookending. It came out with the Tower on the Ten of Wands. See? Don't burden yourself with the fact that it's not everything you want yet. I think it's going to take all of us a lot longer to come up with, you know, with a success story. Because, you know, we're going to have to endure some hardship, I think. So, all of us. So, yeah, pretty much what I thought. Hi, Chaley. Okay, so we've got, Chaley, maybe we have a place for you, perhaps. I'm looking. Nikitha. Nikitha, did you come back yet? And so after Nikitha, again, we are waiting. After M's was... Oi. I lost the list. I'm backing up. Oh, but we already turned GL away. Man. No, I can't do it. Nunya, thank you. Nunya's next. Nunya, what's your question? Are you still with us, Nunya? I think you are. No, she just, well, I mean, she can't be that far. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually make some rules. It was faster than I thought I would need to make rules. What do your guides need you to know is your top priority right now? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shuffle this because I haven't done it since I started. Ten of Swords. Well, I'm going to guess just from this one card that healing is one of your top priorities. Give me another, please. What does Nunya need to know? Spirit, is this supposed to be reversed? Is the Three of Pentacles supposed to be reversed? Okay, well, just from these three cards. Oh, and I will clarify to see if I'm right. But I'm saying that you need healing because you're still stuck full of swords from something. And also there's some learning. It could be school type learning or job training or something like that. Or it could be spiritual learning. Being the Pentacles, usually that's working together towards a goal. But I think Spirit's saying to do some shadow work. So to pull out your swords and figure out how someone was able to wound you, where your weaknesses are, where they were able to stick swords, the chinks in your armor. The more you do that, the easier it will be to not get hurt the same way again. Well, I mean, we're talking about metaphorical swords, and but learning is everywhere. Learning is 5D and 3D, so it doesn't really have a yeah. But at the end, you have a glorious victory. You return home victorious, or the rug keeps getting pulled. Oh, don't I know it? Don't I know it? Or the other shoe drops. Absolutely. Have you not heard my spiel about my towers? I came home from the grocery store, driving my mother to the grocery store, and my husband was certifiably crazy, psychotic, hallucinating, and delusions, right? Let's see. Eventually he left, filed for divorce, because crazy people can get a divorce. Took my car. My parrot died. My house, the one I actually own, burnt down. Let's see. A couple of car problems. Actually, I finally did get my car back this summer, but I mean, poor thing's old, so I tried twice to get him help, and the court refused to help him. So he's still out there crazy, and periodically he will text me. He quit his job of 23 years because paranoid psychotic people can't hold down jobs. And so I've gotten no spousal support. I've gotten none of our mutual funds that I was supposed to get. He has to sign documents for that, ordered by the court. He won't do it because crazy people won't sign things. I haven't seen my granddaughter in 2.5 years. I have a grandson, a step grandson, and a granddaughter, albeit, but I have a grandson that's almost a year old now, and I haven't ever met him. So yeah, I get the pile on thing. I do. Oh, and let's not forget, he left me with 1/3 of my roof off, covered in tarps. And the only 2 people that are left to help me fix it are my womb gremlin, who's 24, and my father, who's almost 73, and should really not be on a roof that's this steep. So I have a leak in my kitchen, and all the plaster has fallen down. So I feel you, baby. But yeah, as far as this goes, I think it's just saying you just need to do some shadow work. Look at these things that happen to you. And, well, none yet. Here's what I think it is. I think we needed a complete and totally clean slate. I think anyone who wasn't quite level with us in our relationships have just been swept off the desk completely. So, I mean, Queen Bean, I would love to, but I can't. I've already turned down other people. Nunya has to be the last. But you come back next week and get on the list. Maybe I'll gab a little less and be able to read a little faster. I just think that, and that's another thing about my memory. My memory wasn't perfect, and I have reasons for it to be bad because he left me with PTSD and depression and all sorts of problems. But I really think sometimes that spirit took my memories away, so I could move on faster, because I was with him for 24 years, and I can remember very little of it, actually. So, all right, why the 10 of Swords, Spirit, for Nunya? I can't reach. The world. Yeah. things that happen stuck you full of swords, baby. Why the world on the Ten of Swords, please? Thank you. The Ace of Swords. So you would see something in particular. There's one particular truth that you're supposed to see. Oh, I did. I did. I had a glow up and I changed my perception. But I just want everybody to know, you're not the only one that has towers. Right? And I lived through it. I'm still pulling out my swords. You're not alone. That's the reason I tell that story. I'm not complaining. I mean, I didn't love it. And I still wish it never happened to any of it, because he's still out there crazy and he doesn't deserve that. He's a good person. He's a sweet person. He's a kind person. But anyway, yeah. Well, hang on. We'll ask. We'll see if anything more comes out about that truth, babe. Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, Spirit? Strength? Why? The Devil and doubt. On the Three of Pentacles. All right, let's see. It feels like that all of this happens just to make you stronger, and that's the truth. You know, this sword, I watched a documentary about how they made those, and I can't tell you what they're called right now because my brain memory mush, about samurai swords and how there was a very special way to make these swords. And the pattern on the blade was how they identified them. But when you're when you're making a sword, it has to be strong but flexible. So, absolutely, forced positivity can be toxic, and it's impossible. Sometimes it's just absolutely impossible. You know. I don't do forced positivity. I can't. Even before. I was never a person who ever lied. I never tell even little white lies. Because I'm so bad at it. I'm so terrible a liar. I have no poker face. Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at euchre face, but I mean, I can't act. I'm a horrible actor. You know? And so I just don't. Six of Wands. But I also know Spirit wouldn't have pushed me to do this if I didn't, if what I had to say was not valuable. The Sun. Yeah. All of this, whatever the stuff is that you went through. Why the Sun, Spirit? Why? Thank you. Two of Coins. Was to put you in balance and to set you up for victory. Yeah. Funny you would say that, Nunya. Because Hurricane Helene, even though I'm in Ohio and nowhere near all the damage from that, Hurricane Helene knocked over my oak tree. My oak tree, of all things. I have one oak tree, or had one oak tree. One full-grown one. Yeah. And I just feel like we're all going to need more flexibility. We're going to need to be able to jump and go. Jump and run with it, whatever it is. Whatever, we're going to have to be ready, like Michonne on Walking Dead. Speaking of swords, samurai swords. So Nunya, I think that, you know, the guides are just saying, you know, Spirit's just saying, we put you through this so you could be strong because of strength. because there's going to be doubt around. And you need to be strong in the face of doubt. You need to know who you are and what you've been through and what you can do and what you can live through, you know? My grandmother was very fond of that oak too. It was one of her favorite trees, and I was kind of really bummed. I'm sorry, Amber. The list is closed. I've been on for 3.5 hours. I think next week maybe I'll try to raise it to 15, but I've already had to turn people away tonight, so it wouldn't be fair if I went ahead and did yours. Oh, Nunya. Don't cry. I think, you know, I've been where you are, sweetie. I've been there. And it feels like when you're there that there's no way out of it. That there's no end. And then one day, all of a sudden, something happens. All it took for me was one of my friends, acquaintance actually, we weren't close friends, but one of my friends made me laugh. Well, I mean, arguably, society says there will be more hard stuff coming. If you're not independently wealthy, there will be more hard stuff coming. Yeah, I mean super wealthy. I don't mean a cool mill. I mean like a lot. If you're not that person, yeah, there's going to be some things happening. But I mean, this is why Spirit had you go through this. So you can, you know, be a light. Apparently that's why I had to go through it. Because my husband was my soulmate, but we were not balanced. It was not a balanced relationship. And I had to be put through the ringer. Hardened off in the frost, you know. So I could come here and do this. Apparently. Mother's savage daughter. Absolutely. I was just singing that the other night. I am my mother's savage daughter. Absolutely. And I don't know the words to it either. Yeah. And I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about the soulmate cycle. It's particularly hard this time around, apparently, from other energy readers are saying that. And it's probably because Spirit needs spiritual power couples. They need relationships that are balanced and equal and powerful. Because we have to put all this positive energy out for people. To fight the bad energy. Who runs barefoot cursing sharp stones? Yeah. Yeah. My mom raised me to be scary. Absolutely. My mom, closest thing my family has to a raging feminist. Yeah. Absolutely. In her time. Even my grandmother was far ahead of her time, so. You're welcome, Ems. I can't sing any more of it, Nunya. I'll get copyright struck. Apparently. Oh, thank you, Davis. Congratulations on your new wrench. I know that I promised somebody else. And I just didn't have enough. I don't know if it was Shrek or Jason or I don't remember, but I was like, I don't have enough people to need more than 4 mods. But today I did. So I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. Yeah. I will not lower my voice. As they're dragging me away, I will still be screaming it. I will still be screaming it. Because you don't get to screw with my granddaughter. Yeah, you don't. You're very welcome, Nunya. That's all right, Ems. Ems was the first mod. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Ems. So, probably. Or I wouldn't have done it so soon. I would probably still be worrying over it. I had Mom cut my hair tonight. She cut about, I don't know, this much off maybe? It's hard to say. I just couldn't get, it just kept tangling. Because I'm old now and my hair's all dry and it wouldn't quit tangling. You didn't lose your magic. That's just a Bible story. And it's not even New Testament. Words of Christ in red. That's the part of the Bible you need to follow. The rest is pretty good stories, but, you know. I used to have super long hair, and I had so much hair. And now it's like, I have like a quarter of the hair that I used to have. And it gets so dry. And none of the old shampoo, conditioner, or hair oil or anything helps it. And of course, I have iron in my water. So it turns yellow-orange. So, yeah. I used to get mine, I used to be a lifeguard. And when I was working, if my hair was wet, I would get my hair stuck under my armpits and accidentally pull my own hair. That was not comfortable. All right, Ems. I love you, baby. Have a great night. Hi, Christina. We're just gabbing now. I haven't tried rice water, Joe, but that requires cooking something, would it not? My range is broken. That's the other thing. My washing machine and my range, both broken. So, I'll write that down, Joe. I'm using Organics coconut oil. Rice water. So, yeah, Christine, I'm not doing any more readings. We just finished up. I've been on for 3 hours and 44 minutes so far. Just rinse rice and use the water from the... I have never heard such a thing, Joe, but I'll look. Yeah, it used to be I had to shower every other day at the very least because my hair would get greasy, gross. And now I was like, I can go a week without washing my hair and you can't even tell. So I don't even know what that's about. Getting old. No fun. Better than the alternative, however, I guess. Well, guys, you know, newbies, you know, come subscribe, check out the playlists, whatever. I have a Discord, sorta. I'm kind of being a Luddite about the Discord. Because it reminds me of old-fashioned chat rooms from the 90s, and I didn't even like those then. But I have a Facebook page, Whimsy Intuitive Tarot. So I wish it would go silver. I do have a lot of white in here, but it just, it's like if a crazy suddenly psychotic husband and PTSD, and if that's not going to turn your hair white, what the hell is? Absolutely. I try to do it Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, internet permitting. And also there's another reader who's a good friend of mine, Archer. He moved his live all signs to Sunday night. So if he happens to swap it back, then I'll probably swap again. He has 50,000 subscribers and I have like 70. So, but, yeah. And I mean, I have a whole playlist of what I call tarot snacks, and they're different topics, but they're 10 minutes to 20 minutes. So you can watch all of your placements and, in under an hour. So, if you wanted. And then there are other ones on some topics, whatever sometimes Spirit tells me to talk about that day. I don't always get to choose. So, and, when I can do personal readings, then, like long personal readings, it'll be in my description box. I have no phone, so I have no way to set up any kind of PayPal or anything like that. So, I have a phone. I just don't have phone service. All the calling I do has to be within internet Wi-Fi. Anyway. $3.44 is a good sign for you. You're welcome, Christina. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I was not prepared for after only a month to have my live stream kind of fill up all the slots. So I didn't make any adjustments for that yet. Yeah, Joe, I know I need to look into any of those. And tech support was in here talking about a Patreon right before I went live. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't barely get paid for anything because I don't have a phone. And everybody wants you to be able to have backup security features by texting you. Right now, if I get something through PayPal, my dad gets an alert because I had to use his phone, change my phone number, which I don't have anymore, to his phone number. Because they required a phone number. I was like, well, if you don't have a phone in this day and age, you're out of luck. And I haven't had one since March. Hi, Mimi. Welcome. I just finished up. I'm now on 3 hours and 49 minutes of this stream. We're just chatting, basically. I was giving people the deets. Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Great. Welcome to the fam. We only have one rule. And that's just be nice. Try to lift people up and, raise the vibrations. Oh, but check all my playlists and stuff. There'll be something in there for you. I just did some short readings this week on what Spirit says your special powers are. Your special talents that actually were given to you for a reason from Spirit. So well, thank you all for coming. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for giving me confirmation when things feel 77. Yay, 77 cheat sheet. Angel number We're in alignment. Watch for signs and opportunities, say angel numbers. Cool. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. PTSD brain. Chronic fatigue brain. I don't know. Maybe just spirit took my memory. I don't know. So I could function. I guess. It's possible. Well, guys, again, thank you for coming. And now you're all family. You're all fam. Whimsy fam. You know what's weird, Joe? Is that the cards will come out, right? You guys will give me a little bit of your question, and the cards will come out, and I'm being like, this asshole is not good enough for them. It's not. They're not. And then I'm like, yeah, but they might level up. And Spirit said what to say, so you got to tell them. It's like Ems. Ems has this one dude. Apparently, he's her soulmate. And he is just so low vibrational, he's taken for freaking ever to level up. And I really want to say, Ems, dump him. Don't even think about him anymore. But I can't. Because Spirit says, no, this is he's tell her this. And I'm like, but I don't want to tell her that. She's my friend. And then I'm like, well, okay, that explains why my best friend told me the same thing. Right? She said, he's not for you. He's in low vibrational energy. You're too good for him. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't know what Spirit said. And she's like, I don't care. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. So, you know, I really just want to help and give people some comfort. And man, when the frustration and the divine timing crap kick in, and it's against everything in my being to tell my sisters these things, and Spirit's like, nope, this is what it is. Tell them this, right? I don't like it, but I do it. So, anyway, guy. Oh, hi, Minnie. Oh, we've got a visitor. The meanie Minnie. Stop it. Sky Jail. Be calm. Be calm, Minnie. I know. The Virago. She's an absolutely every stereotype, a negative stereotype about a cat. This cat. She's the only crazy wild one I have, but she's an orphan, so that might be why. Anyway. Well, ladies. Or gents. If there's gents watching. Yeah, you say all until she climbs your leg like a freaking tree and it hurts. Anyway, that's what she was doing. She was trying to climb my leg. So I was like, no, that's going to hurt. Anyway, but come back next week, you know, hang out with the fam. Sometimes I partake of the gummies a little bit and we have a lot of fun. Because it's legal here, I can do that. We voted for it, at least for now. It's legal here. Well, Joe, thanks for keeping the list. Hi, Lydia. We're about to just turn off. I've been live for 3 hours and 55 minutes. But, come back next time. I would throw a quick one in, but I've already turned people away, and it wouldn't be fair. This is a new problem for me, having to turn people away. So, bring wine, absolutely. I have wine. I just didn't have time to get any. Matter of fact, I haven't even eaten, so all day, really. I need to eat something, but thank you so much for showing up, guys, and hanging out. Let me play and playing tarot with me. Thank you, Joe. You're a big help. Thank you, sweetie. Everybody else, I'll see you next week. Yeah, I did see some of them, Joe, which is why I was like, well, maybe I can. And then I'm like, no, that wouldn't be fair. And I have to trust my mods. So, um, although I can recommend tomorrow, Archer Astrology Tarot, he will be live for an All Signs. And the chat is pretty fun in that. There's a whole bunch of us in that. And there, the chat, we're all like pretty off the hook, I guess. And Archer's very good and he's very positive. So, um, most of us all met in Archer's stream. So, all right, Joe, Lydia, Mimi, whoever's hanging out still, I don't even know. 5 people, which, well, one of them's me. So 4 other people. Um, have a great week. Yeah? Leave a comment on my videos. Nice, Lydia. Yeah, I'm Cam over there. That's my name, is Cam. On Archer Stream, I'm either Whimsy or Cam. Depends on where I'm logged in. So, so yeah, Lydia, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, usually I go live. So if you get here at 7, you can put your name in for a reading and then you'll be in. So, peace, baby. All right, everybody, I'm going to say goodnight, but, have a great rest of your night. Have a great week. Be happy as much as possible. You guys always make me happy. I'm happy when I do this. It's fun. So, thank you. Love you. Bye.